Okay, it's VoD review time. Let's watch the boys' game on what's his face? Yes, yay. Where is it? Okay. Right off the bat, looks great. Starting with a 5v4 on pistol round, where they're doing something cheeky and sending guys all over the map. We split up for some reason. We have number 4 watching the flank. Interesting maneuvers. Number 3 super delayed. And then the other two guys, the other 3 guys out here on camera. Interesting gameplay. That guy's AFK. This guy won his fight. Anyway, we just win a 5v4 knife round, right? Like I don't have to explain this one. And this looks like one of them is DCing. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the pistol and just general strategy. Like I'm not gonna focus on people's like mechanics or anything. Let's start off with seeing what we did here. So we have Kai with a molly and a smoke, and we have Thiago with 2 flashes and a smoke, and everybody else has armor. So let's see what the play is. Are they going A? Okay, so this is one of the util guys. Wait. Where is? Why can't I find Thiago? Oh, here it is. Okay, so both of the utility boys are going B, and the rest are going A. So this is the biggest fake in the world, I guess. We're just gonna throw all our shit B and hope they rotate and then take A. I don't think you need to send all of our utility to do the fake. I think just the smoke and the 2 flashes would be sufficient to... Because what are we trying to do? We're trying to bait essentially number 3 to leave, right? Because number 5 is never leaving until the bomb shows up. I don't know if this is... Can you see this? It's a bit hard to see on the screen, but okay. So this guy, the A anchor is not leaving. And they're sending 3 B, 1 mid, which is honestly the normal. Sometimes this B player is mid and it's 2-2-1, but it's usually this. It's usually 3, 1, and 1. So really what this fake is trying to do is get number 3, which is middle, to come B, right? I don't think you need 2 smokes, a molly, and 2 flashes to do this. Particularly when you're not showing. Okay, so you see number 1 thought about going mid and he came back. Okay, we're peeking into their guys. That's fine. And number 3 is not budging. So this fake essentially didn't do anything. Okay, we drop a guy there, and now we have the boys probably walk exploding. Oh, they just explode right now. And they take the pick and they take side. Okay, perfect. Now we think about post plant. So we know that at least 2 guys stayed B. And we killed the only guy A. So the only place they could come from, if 0 is doing their job, which is to go to stairs, is to come from camera or seat or heaven, right? This number 2 guy shouldn't be able to do this. 0 should have been already stairs or close to it, or he could hear it maybe. Okay, one of the guys left. Okay, and the rotator guy just died mid. So now we're playing 3-man heaven. And we got him. And I assume this guy also dies. Okay. I don't love it. I think it's a shit strat, but that's okay. It worked out. So now we're on against a save, which probably have to play pretty normal, pretty quiet. C for plays. I already don't love where 0 is. Okay. Okay, let's go back a little bit. See where he was. Yeah, I really don't like this. So we're just running through the smoke. This is obviously like a planned play by them, right? Smoke stairs, smoke heaven. And we're just gonna sit here and get sandwiched. Yep. Okay, we see them all, so we just pretty much... Okay, looks like we're cleaning up from bridge. Stop watching this. Let's see this first gun round. Wait, what is this? Okay, there's no way that we have this amount of money and this guy is not getting a drop, right? Ah, okay, he got an MP whatever. And this guy has 57. Oh, okay. Interesting. I like to hear more about this because we have money to fully armor up everybody, right? And I've never seen this where we purposely buy shittier guns. Uh, which is sort of the Valorant thing to do, right? It's the quote unquote bonus round. The problem is that this isn't a bonus round. They bought Deagles, they bought smokes, they did a bunch of shit last round, so we should probably know that they're not like on 5 rifles. And this by I mean, if it's for a specific strategy, I'm okay with it, especially because we're saving a lot of money. So I'll be interested to hear what the thought process was here. This is a okay. Now we're selling stuff. Okay, now I hate it. I used to not hate it, and now I hate it. So what are we doing? We're selling our Mac. So So this is a mid rush. Oh, and we're stopping. Oh, why are we stopping? What? So the play is mid rush then stop. Nice. This guy definitely shouldn't be the one grabbing the rifle. It should be the guy with full HP. But whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, now you should really think about giving this gun away. But okay. We are leaving and we're going B. I wonder what the thought process is. But I love leaving the guy here. So this is what I wanted to talk about. And here I actually have a sick transition to the screen. So this is part of the general T-side strategy on Anubis that I really like, which is you get these positions taken care of, you park a guy here, you park a guy somewhere in this area to make sure nobody's coming out of here or out of here. And you have a guy either here or here to make sure nobody leaves this area. As long as these are being watched, you can exec whatever the fuck you want, right? So that's more or less what's going on with the mid player, who is here. So that's great. We have mid players sitting. Um, I'm I'm gonna say this is a mistake to not have head armor. I'm gonna say it's a mistake to have saved that much money, but okay, if it's for this weird Ezek where we rush mid and then we take somewhere else, I kind of like it. We're making a bunch of noise, which means, of course, like I was saying, so this the guy A, right? Is there a way to... increase the map. I know there was. Yeah, there you go. So this guy hears all the pressure. He knows, we took mid, so he has only one option, right? Which is to come here this way. He can't come this way because we took this, which is where this guy was. So the only other thing he can do is either come here or come all the way this way, right? So this is where this guy here is important. Now, number 9 could do both roles, right? He can check mid. Well, he was all the way over here. He doesn't see anything when this noise starts. He comes back and checks from bridge, right? So he's sort of covering this area here with his body, but he's watching both mid and canals, right? So that's where I think this player should be. Let's see what happens. We quit the exec, and we died to the guy rotating from A. And now this round fucking sucks all of a sudden, right? So this guy gets all of this space, and all he has to do is chill and force us to either run into the stack or slowly make our way over here, right? Which is where this player is going now. So now we fully gave up on B. This guy played great here. This guy coming back is so sick. He needs to come back. They have exactly one smoke. They need to use it right now. They did. And we just lost that guy mid to the rotate. Now they know it's not B, so they just stack A. And I think there's just 0% chance of winning this round, right? Yep. Okay, so I think our mistake there is pretty obvious, right? We did, I think, is the correct thing on this map. It was weird, it was with shitty guns. I don't fully understand the economy, but we take the space. We keep one guy here, right? Where? I wrote this already. So here, right? Take the space, keep a guy here, make sure nobody's pushing canals, hold B main. Everything else is easy money. So we did the first part right, but we let this situation get out of hand. Like I said, I think this guy could do both, especially on that round where we did have man advantage. But I think it's fine to have 3 guys here looking for some opportunity, and having an extra guy either stairs or with this guy mid. Maybe have 2 guys mid. Some ideas. Okay. Right? Okay. So yeah. And now, I mean, I don't want to harp on it too much, but now we're saving? Or are we not saving? This can't be a save, right? These 2 players can buy, and this player can buy for this player. So we're just taking our time buying. There's no way this guy should have Galil, nothing else, right? This guy has op, no armor. I disagree. I disagree with this buy. I think Proberries buys Zetas and Cloudus just buys like a normal player, and we play a round of Counter-Strike instead of whatever this is. But okay. Let's see what the strat is. I assume we're going to their first default, because these guns are normal. So they do what they did in the pistol round, which I think we should steal, by the way, which is these 2 smokes, and then guys coming out here and coming out here. So they're maintaining their default, right? 3B at start round, 1 guy mid with the top mid smoke, and the stair smoke. This rug smoke I don't think is necessary in a normal round, but okay. They're essentially saying, have this space. All you need to do is smoke one of these 2 areas. I'm not sure why we're not smoking anything start around. I'm not sure what the call out is, but Whoa, can we see this? Oh, it was a terrible smoke, eh? These guys need to learn my spawn smokes for that. Nice, okay. So we take mid with the 2 players. We'll give up on B main for now, but I don't mind it. That's okay. As long as someone checks it, which is what's going on right now. Yep. This is perfect. Just sitting here is exactly what you want. Oh man. Was that an unscope? I can't tell because of the replay. And we lost the round. Maybe not. If we can catch number 5, this round is still great. So we accomplished 2 out of 3 goals, right? We lost this guy, but we have this perfect situation here. And these guys are doing God's work. If you want to keep playing a default, this guy needs to come here. If you want to execute, now's the time to start. So let's see what we do. Alright, number 5 trolled. The mid player got his pick. This is perfect. All we have to do now is go win the round. Huge, huge, huge. I think this is kind of troll to have the guy just sort of run into sight by himself like that, but whatever. If you have enough info, you can do this. Okay, post plant time. Post plant time. We need this guy to either drop or come here. This guy stays here. This is perfect. I prefer to be here, but that's okay. And this guy can go back either this way or this way. I don't love sitting here, but I guess because of the smoke, this guy doesn't know. We also have 2 smokes. And we're just gonna assume they're saving. And they died. Okay, who cares? Alright, this is save round for them. We should know this. And we should play accordingly. So let's see how the save round gets played. Okay. What are the rest of the team doing? Sit inside the smoke? Okay, interesting. Yeah, against the save rounds, I would avoid E-box as much as possible. I just look for either B main play or mid play. But we're giving so much space on B side again that I'm not sure what we're doing. So again, like this is pretty basic concept, but like if it's not an execute, if it's not a planned rush or a planned execute, we need people covering these positions. And we just didn't have anyone here. 6 is... Where is 6? 6 exactly where they were before. I couldn't tell if it was here or here. So this is perfect. Kai coming out too early is a little bit sus, but he got there, so that's perfect. But the rest of the team didn't watch the B play. So I just think this is a mistake, unless this was a plan execute. Except I don't think it was, because we're a minute, like we have a minute left in the round. So there's a good chance Cloudus just dies from the back. Oh, fucking forget what I said, bro. Do whatever you want. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. You're sick. I still think that was a bad strategic decision, but... Pick off the top. Another pick. These guys are running it down. I love this, except I really... I'm gonna say it again, I really don't think we need 3 players here. 1 player could be B. But okay. This is the default we chose, so this is the default we're gonna stick with. Let's just see how we mind the B presence. Save round. And we send nobody mid. Okay, so what's the idea? Why was no one mid? I need to watch this round again. Was that a start of round decision? It was. I think this is we know they're on save round. Okay. Oh boy. See, the thing about this is, I feel like this would have gone wrong even if they ran for the B play. I think the only way our setup works here is if they do their A push that they did this round 2. When we have 3 guys there. With no one mid, and nobody watching from a safer position. This gets pretty difficult. I don't really care if you guys win, this is beyond. Okay. So yeah. I don't know why we gave mid, I'm not gonna bother trying to figure that out. Okay. Okay, so I like the play, but what are we doing here? Why nobody here? Why nobody here? Okay, we have 3. We took the guy out, so mid is open. We know there's a guy coming from here, and we know there's a guy covering A somewhere. So I guess we just make the decision and take it from here. Judging by where 7 is going, it's probably gonna be a B play. Yeah, I don't know. This is a lot of space. Huh. Okay, we did leave 1. This is too far though. So I think this position is way too far deep to leave a lurker here. Because now this guy, this isn't that big a deal, but this guy has to worry about here and here. Whereas if you leave him in this little box, he only has to look one way. So I think this is a very uncomfortable position for this player. But okay, we decided on B. So let's just see the execute. We're dropping stuff. We're just gonna throw one of the smokes. We get insta pop, but we got the first kill. What? Oh, okay. I was so confused. Yeah, no, this guy died. I was saying this position is just not it. Nice. 2v2 post plant. And we're dead. Yeah, so what to think of that round. We didn't fully execute. So the full execute is smoke here, and the lurker guy needed to either hide better or move towards like this position here. That would be sick. And I don't know. And then I mean it was ended up being a 2v2 post plant, so I can't be that mad about it. Okay. We're developing the pattern though. And whoa, and then we're just doing random shit. Why is the bomb by itself with all the other positions covered? What is this? What is this? And we lost the bomb. Except, okay, the guys actually went after it. But he saw the bomb, so they know bomb is canals. The A player backed all the way up to heaven. That's the up player. And now we're chilling, waiting for the mid players to get the position. What? What was that? Okay, so I want to talk about pace of play. I think this is the perfect. I think this is the perfect round for it. This is the perfect round for it. Except Dave is just gonna win by himself. Holy shit! All right. So Dave wins the round by himself. But let's talk about why this was a terrible round, right? Let's go back. Wait, why can't I go back? Let's go back to the start of this round. So, forget that we sent bomb by itself with the double position smoked and lost the bomb here, okay? Forget that. That doesn't matter. We have our simple default strategy of take this position, play somewhere else, and use this as a rotation cut and as information and execute off of that, right? So what do? We took this position, we made a bunch of noise, we killed this guy, and then the correct thing would be to play on the sides afterwards. So in this case, the group needed to execute knowing that we have this position, ergo knowing we don't want to smoke here, we just want to have this smoke, maybe a Molotov somewhere useful, and the normal flashes to have these guys get in, and all they have to deal with is fountain, backside, and half wall, right? Which is a very easy progression to do when you're entering. You come in, you clear this area, you keep going, you clear this, and then the last thing you clear is over here, right? You don't have to worry about smoking this position or covering this position because we have a guy here. What we did instead was this guy played first and entered from here, while this team waited here. So what's the problem with that? The person makes the play first, takes the guy out. Then these guys play, make life difficult for this guy, and then the mid player plays again. If the mid player plays twice, what happens is what happened in this round, which is, so here you see play number one. Our bomb is not ready. Nobody's ready here. And then this guy just I mean, it's two players in this case, but they just sort of kept going. And what they met was two players on A side staring at them. So let's just go to this position here, where you see nothing smoked, nothing is Molotoved, and okay, this Molotov's coming out after this guy already did the entry and got everybody. Good for him, but it was just a little too backwards in my opinion. And what happens is we lose the mid, um, presence, right? So like keeping this space is so good for the execute, making sure that we don't have to worry about this. We don't have to worry about the fast rotation from A. If we're going B and we gotta pick, it's just the two mid guys, right? It's not gonna be anybody mid, and it's not gonna be anybody A unless they take forever. So going in through camera, I just think isn't like going first, right? I just think it's a mistake. Anyway, what's going on this round? This is another save round from them. They sent guys. Ish. Ish. Okay. Ay vey. Let's see. You. I wanna watch you. Oh man. Okay. This is just a not knowing the default util on the map. Whew. Okay. Let's talk about the default stuff you're supposed to do. So, let me clear this. And let's talk about this, and this, and this, and this, right? This could also be an HE, this could also be an HE. That's what you do at the start of every round, right? The support player mid, the guy that doesn't need to make the timing, throws the util to stop the push. This guy here throws the util down this way, and then he can throw it that way if he wants to do both. Someone needs to throw the E-box smoke from somewhere. It could be from here. And yeah, the house smoke, like I like it. I think it puts pressure because that way you can do the flash play where you throw a flash and you have the guy, take the space. But you can take the space however you like. I just think not throwing this U2 and then like after you see them trying to throw it was a little boosted. Gotta change it back. Okay. Now we're gonna save. Let's see what the save plan is. That's the other thing I was interested in, is seeing what we're gonna do on a save. Rushing mid. It didn't work. What happened to the guy? What is this? What is this movement? Oh. Was that the plan? Was that the call? Was four guys run mid through the smoke and then someone drops bridge to try to catch these guys? Eh, okay. Is the bump guy watching? Why can't I get to the bomb guy? Oh, here. Are you watching mid? No. We're just executing. I don't hate it. This I hate. I hate this. What's the point of smoking? What's the point of throwing anything if you're just gonna do that? This is so sloppy. Everybody getting out before the smokes. Ends up being a good fight. Oh, let him click on the bomb. Ah, NT. NT. Okay, so overall thoughts on T side. I think we did a few things quite well. Number one, taking this space, I thought it was great. And I thought that, um, yeah, that was it. Um, there was such a lack of side utility that like I feel like we need to relearn some of it. Uh, throwing these smokes is great, but if you're just gonna come out before they're even there, what's the point? Uh, and I thought the post plants were a little panicky, a little iffy. I really feel like we need to implement some more uh, some more stuff. I think the run at mid no matter what and drop one guy bridge eco play is pretty shit. And I think I didn't see a single like great default. Or not default. The default was okay. I thought not a great execute really the whole half. The executes on this map is so busted. Like this with a molly here and the mid guy watching for rotations here and here is just so strong. And we just didn't do it once. We just sort of tried it half-ass at the end of the half. Um, I think A Rush is strong on this map, like just doing the this smoke and this molly and this molly, and again having this guy here watching the rotate. I think it's so strong. We got the basic ideas down. Uh, it's just like I don't know. I think their default util sort of like here and here, and sometimes they whiffed this, and we took advantage of it. Um, yeah, I I just think the main things is the executing and the watching what the fuck is going on because we lost to like two ecos because of that. Because guys just came out mid and we weren't watching, and guys just came out B and we didn't use the normal utility. So that's what I think were the main issues. I think everybody's shooting all right. Let's see our pistol plan for CT side. And yeah, but I also didn't like the I didn't like the default pistol for D. I thought it was kind of bad. Okay, so we have 3B, 1 mid, 1 A. So this is the default that the other guys did. We're sending one guy with utility. Where are we sending them? We send them mid. Let me go to him. It's an aside, but I think double flash is just worse than smoke on CT side pistol. I just don't think these flashes are gonna be that useful. And we're getting faked to death. This guy mid just sort of ran into a smoke, like, hold my hand, bro. Yeah. So what happened here? What is this? What is this? Oh, this is some suspicious anchoring. And our only B player. Oh yeah, oh man, this is really bad. Okay, so our only B player, like true, like we heard one Molotov and the smoke. Like okay, yeah, you often it's just a fucking execute here, right? But everybody coming through camera and no anchor on B running towards canal by themselves. I think this is boosted, Omega boosted. And yeah, it's punished. Like, I know it's punished, so it's easy for me to say. But, okay, they just ran through their own smoke. Interesting. They're playing interesting gameplay as well. And yeah. Their play... So see, I think their fake made sense. I'm not talking... I'm not just saying it because theirs worked and ours didn't. But our fake was sending guys here, spamming utility, and walking A with the hope that their anchor left, right? With nothing mid. Their fake was Molly and smoke A to force these guys to stop looking here while they walked mid and picked off the rotate. I thought that made a lot of sense. And yeah, they then dropped and went B, because that's what happened to happen in that round. But I would say the main difference also was that our anchors left this side and their anchor didn't leave this side. We won the round. We won their ARPers around, they won theirs. So it's not like it was that much better. Like yeah, they clicked heads as well. Woo! Nice shot. Smoke diffuse available. Okay, I don't need to watch this. Okay, full save. Let's see what the strategy is. The strategy is 4B. When it's like that, I like if there's like a Deagle or a 5-7 or something, just put them in like an advantageous position. So like Thiago here should probably be boosted somewhere, right? Not sitting around. Yeah, so see how they executed this? They left the guy mid. It's such an important thing, but like this guy mid, I mean, he fucked up, but he should have killed everybody that was running through this smoke here. I don't know why he didn't. I'd actually like to see our friend Oak's perspective. He just wasn't watching. Yeah, he caught that guy. And he was probably gonna catch this guy too. If he can shoot his gun. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Why is yellow the upper? I thought blue was the upper. Why are we buying op no armor both halves? What is this? Okay. So what was the strategy? The strategy was to run bridge. And the other guy? Yeah. Yeah, you die to a Mac 10 and an HE. Maybe buy armor next time. Another save, we're gonna do the A play, where we smoke. Nope, we're not smoking. We're just throwing the flash. Nice. Get this guy. Nice. Unfortunately, we lost the rest of the map. But that's okay. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think after we get the advantage, we just need to sort of group up. Like right here, just group up. Like why is... I guess it's unlucky timing, I don't know. I just like grouping up when you have no armor or you're super low and you can just be traded instead of one going to one side and the other going to the other. I think it's way more likely to win a round if you're sticking together. It just didn't work out. It's whatever. Nice. Yeah, so their default is 1B main, 1 mid, 2 canal, 1A. And the double canal play is working right now. They're getting a guy inside E-box, which is sort of the other way of doing it. We're talking about getting a guy inside house. Getting a guy inside E-box is just as busted. And the guy E-box just died, so they have no space anywhere, and they should lose this run. And it was really fucking close. Holy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see the default in action. Getting picked. Ooh, we should have been a pick right there. They're playing really aggressive towards Canal, eh? Where are you going, bro? Wait, where's the team? Shit, sorry, I... Oh, there's the team. Okay. How come we didn't smoke, how come we didn't smoke stairs and rugs there? Wasn't that the play that we talked about? Shot. Nice shot. Not sure why we went for that. That was definitely a save from the two players that we should have saved there, but okay. We're buying Body armor, MP9 with $900 in the bank. And we're getting kills from it. Let's go. I approve of the Fiesta gameplay when you're saving. Very nice. And now I want to group up with my teammates so we don't lose a bunch of 1v1s. Perfect. Just stay close together. I mean, it's easier when you know where the bomb is. Alright. And there was a trade there. Nice. Okay, let's see how we adapt to this canal heavy gameplay that they're showing. I say as they send 0 canal this round. I guess our way to approach it is to just not contest it. Cool. Our friend here doesn't know you're supposed to jump throw on these. Man, can I say how much I hate this? I hate this. You came here, you saw there was no pressure, it smoked, you found that guy rugs. Just go back, no? We're really gonna keep this space? That feels very risky. What happened to the team? Oh, we're playing Chubby. Oh, okay. Let me watch the B. Okay, we're pulling out utility. Look how good the execute is. Oh, and they're sending the bomb to our spawn. Fascinating. Oh man, that should have been a kill. Now they're stuck here. This is so bad. Nice shot. Okay. Let's see. Mid rush. Good rotation. But dying though. Let's see who died there. So we see everybody. There's no flash from our heroes. We hear multiple. Oh, time to leave. Going double door, I love it. I mean, it's extremely risky. Yeah, if you're sending 2 mid and you're peeking with one of them at the start of the round, you definitely want to throw a flash. There's a busted flash that goes over the house. That it would have been like, it would have been a quadra kill if you threw that flash. Whoever was the second man. Up is not. You know what? I'm not gonna blame the. I'm not gonna bitch about that. Because he was a reposition, he just happened to whiff the shot. And the guy landed a crazy shot on you as well, so. You beat that smoke, right? Oh, that was so close. Okay. Now they're on Tech 9s. There's a save on 11-11. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see. They're sending multiple canal. They're sending multiple E-box. We beat the first one. There's a second one. We're gonna repeak. We win the repeak with 2 players. They run into us and they die. Yay! So now we win the round, right? We bought an extra up. We're not using it. I really don't like this advancement, man. I really don't like it. Oh! Shoot him in the foot. Nice. Now back, right back to A. No! What happened with Cloutus? Ooh, they heard that, eh? Oops. Nice. I like that. Wait, what? Oh my god, we're advancing canal again. This time we hear them though. Oh, okay, we got one. Okay, okay. I actually didn't see the one that we got. I thought this guy just died for free. 1v1, we lost. Okay. So let's talk about, I think again, this is like this is like details, but like rushing A without the smoke, dry peeking mid without a flash, no attempts to control B main that I could see, and I think the biggest culprit, pushing canal, getting a pick, and not being able to leave afterwards. Like, if you go all the way here and you get a pick, just run A like that other guy did, like number 5 from the first half. If you keep trying to take more and more space, you're just gonna give everything up when you overexpose and die. And I think that happened multiple rounds where a guy just kept going and then died. Um, yeah, I don't know. There was no default util that I could see on B. I don't think we tried to take B main once. That's the thing about this map, right? Like, if you just give them everything they want all the time, it'll be impossible to hold. So you do need to do something on CT. Um, so I like, in theory, I like taking canal control. In theory, I like going A here. But I think it was just a little too sloppy. Like every mid rush they went pretty much worked. Every B attempt they went pretty much worked. It was just the rounds where they just got picked off one by one that we managed to maintain. Let's see. We're back on CT side, so there's more CT to look at. Let's see if we adjust at all. Yeah, like I don't like fight to the death when as soon as the timer finishes. Like after, like I love flash peek. Nothing? Go back, right? Why stand in the middle of the bridge and 1v1 fight to the death against the guy? 4v4 is better for them. 4v4 is always better for the T side. So doing 1v1's fights to the death, okay, you got traded, but like, you know what I mean? Am I wrong? By the way, terrorist timeout 24 seconds still. We're just waiting on that still. Now we're playing double A with no info, right? Like we lost a guy mid. There was a smoke here, so we couldn't send our second guy mid here. We had to send our only guy mid here, which means we lose all of this because of that. And we're forced to play 2 players watching a smoke on A main with 1 guy B. Wait, another guy died? Sorry. What? When did that happen? On B he died? So this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, what are we doing? Is this the setup? I want to see what happens mid. I want to see what happens mid every round. Unless there's a B... Okay. Is this a B play? Shot. Okay. Okay, their default just kind of stank this round. Oh my god, where are we going? Where are you going? Before that, where are we going? Okay. Go around, everybody. You don't know them from spawn, bro? Ugh. Look at the difference, though. Look, I know you guys fucking flame me, but look at the difference. They beat it by so much when you don't throw it from spawn. And when you do throw it from spawn, you beat every guy except for maybe the best spawn possible. That's what they were doing on their half. We gotta learn these spawn smokes, guys. They're so good. Like if like he could have easily gotten fucking destroyed if this team was a little better. If this team just throws a bit of a better flash. Like look, great HE. If they just flash this guy. Well, it doesn't matter actually, they just take the bomb anyway. Let me just see what was B main. Was anything B main? No smoke? No flash? Oh, flash, okay. No smoke? Three v 3 bomb planet, we shouldn't win. We don't. Okay. You guys real good at crouching and HSing? Yeah, I don't think that's why we're losing this game. Let's see the default. Watch the spawn smoke already here! Look at that! Look how sick that is. I like that. That's perfect. Picking up the position. Great. We lost a guy here, but that's okay. Oh, we lost 2 guys. Actually, no, that's not okay. Hold on. What happened with the second guy? Oh no. They did the play where you dry peek and it works. We were doing the play where we dry peek and it doesn't work. That's our problem. Okay, 5v3. They're playing double mid. Our only hope is if we take a pick A, or if we somehow can walk by this guy. Because the rest of the team isn't really doing much. Like, getting the E-box pick wouldn't do anything here, right? Like, it would just... Let's see what this guy can do. Now there's 3A. Bomb is still no one's land. Okay, this is just not gonna happen. I like that little flash. It was bad, like it landed too low, but I like the idea. Yeah, I mean, like, no smokes, no flashes, no mollies, nothing, right? We're just gonna run in. Let's see. Am I right about that? Yeah. Somehow this worked. Oh, little mid play action, right? Is that what happened? Let's see. Yeah, that's right. We don't lose 3v2 post plant. I mean, Jesus Christ. Pause. We talked about it. We have the strat ready. Green has a fucking P90. Let's see where they go. Okay, they whiffed their molly. That's good. Pick mid, huge. Now whatever you just called, you cancel that and you park a guy here, right? Just want to see something real quick. What were... What was the util? Oh, someone whiffed that. And you guys... I mean, okay, this was a whiff, but even then you left without this being bloomed anyway, so it doesn't matter. I assume you just got the pick. Oh man, you really like jumping out that fucking window, don't you? Alright, 3v2, we're making a ton of space. There shouldn't be anybody here. We're gonna hide. Smoke heaven. I love it. 1v1. I don't love this. What? Man, this should not be a win. Like, I know it is. Man, this should not have been a win. Oh. Yeah, that was just mechanically very sloppy. I don't mean mechanically as in people's aims, I just mean like the guy covering the bomb planner peeking beforehand, and then the bomb planner stopping to plant to get traded, and then yeah, it wasn't great. What is this gameplay? Wait, you're kidding me, right? Who was that? Where is this going? You needed to go all the way back there to do that? Okay. So we're setting up the E-box play actually, which is nice. I like that. I don't like walking in the smoke, I just like setting it up. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. So the idea is you smoke this so you can get close, and then after the smoke ends, you flash it and you take it while these guys come in here, and these positions are smoked. We didn't do any of that, but we did get the kills. Good job. Triple B situation. Winning the fight. I love it. Take mid, right? So again, I've said this a million times, but like, you won this fight, that's busted. Park a guy here, do whatever you want. Wherever you take positions on the map, park a guy there. Took this, park a guy here. Took A main, park a guy here. Perfect. Perfect. A few too many guys mid, in my opinion, that allowed this guy to come all the way here. That was a little expensive, but it was still good. Where is 9 right now? Okay. Oh, moving a little too soon, right? No, perfect. Ah! That was the correct position. Oh, man. Let's analyze this post plant. What do we have? We have nothing. Okay, we have 2 flashes and a dream. So we either take heaven or we take A main, right? I think taking camera is crazy, but that's just unlucky. You saw that guy was in the utility timing and you try to go for it. I agree with this play. Forget everything I said. And just lost your fights. Terrorist timeout. Let's see what we came up with. Oh, I'm getting cramped. And my foot. And it hurts. We came up with dry rush B, where we know they triple it every round. That's what we came up with. Can I just see the util that we bought and the util that we used? So we bought 5 billion pieces of utility. And we used 3 flashes. Okay. Not sure what that was about. But that's cool. There's no predicting the rush. They start 3B every round. Oh, man. What the fuck? Who's the third guy in this map? That was just well timing by them, but also interesting. They're actually going A. That's I don't know if I agree with that on their side. A little bit of a freak out. Oh no! We lost that one too. Okay. Let me go watch where you go. We're gonna have to talk about this situation here as well. Oh, well, we lost the guy pushing bridge again? Okay. Okay. So, here are the things that I saw that I don't see anyone good ever do. Drop down this bridge, right? As a T, push and stay here for too long, right? As a T, as a CT, I mean. As a CT, after taking the space, keep going, right? As a CT, push, canal, either get a pick or don't, and then don't leave immediately. I think we play a little too loosey-goosey on CT side. I think that the default utility is poor to non-existent. There was not really any like flash to peak team play going on. Like the only time was like maybe once here. I can't think of any time where there was a flash for a quick B pick. I don't remember having a flash for a pick mid. I don't remember. Yeah. So I think the util was not great. I don't think you can play. This is. They finished already? Where is it? I don't know if you can play 30. What was it? 19 to 17? 36 rounds of Counter Strike and flash 5 guys, 8 guys, and 3 guys. I even think 13 is a little low, but whatever. I mean, I can't complain. I think the core strategy is fine. I think the assignments are fine. I just think we need a little bit of a better setup for what we're trying to do. So, for example, if you're trying to do the two guys mid situation, right? The first guy should go peek and the second guy should probably flash for them. It's not just to get the free pick, it's to also help this guy get out. What never happened was this guy getting out. It just never happened. Like every time there was a fight here, it was pick, 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 trade, trade, trade. We were both dead. Every time we came out A main, it was pick, pick, trade, trade. We were both dead. We're never getting back to safety on CT side, which is the second part of this map strategy, right? You want to take these positions. You want to go and throw the flashes and be like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's fight and take the spot. You want to do that with that smoked and whatever, and that smoked maybe. But after that, you don't want to keep going. I think placing a guy here is really strong, but it's not necessary. It's the same thing. It's the same it's the same overstaying and over pushing as when one of us was here on T side, and you have to watch this, and then you just die for free. You wanna close off the angles. So we take this position. Great. We can stay here, right? They can only come this way, and you can come back. You can fall back after you see them, but you know that it's clear here, and you know that, for example, these guys shouldn't push. Because what happens? You push one side, and you hold the other. If you push here and you see 4 of them, then the guy B knows that, okay, maybe we can do a play here. Maybe we can send another guy mid. This information gathering doesn't have to be all in 1v1s fight to the death all the time. They can be little flash plays where the guy here tosses a little flash. It doesn't have to be perfect, just have to be a little flash to get information. And then you get information and you back off. Like, that just never happened. I also think the saving rounds were a little suspicious. Like, we can get a little more creative with this. So, for example, if one guy has a gun and no one else does, like, just boost the guy here, right? Or, you know, flash for the guy, trade for, like, whatever. Like, not just like, let's send 4 guys B 1A every round. Because what happens is, if the guy with the better gun, or the guy that has like even like a better pistol or whatever, just has no advantage on these save rounds. The other thing they did all the time was do the rush, right? The rush did work. The one time we did. So I think that's something to take out of this round, or out of this game. It's like these save round rushes, mid or A with the smoke, are actually quite good. But yeah, that's for CT. Oh, and I mean, not for nothing. I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know. But like the spawn smokes for stairs, or for top mid if you're not playing house. If you're not playing op top mid, I think are pretty important. I think at least the smoke and like a flash. Well, not that, but obviously, but I think those are pretty big deals. And I think if you come here and you spot more than one, you gotta leave this position immediately, because you're just gonna get fucked. And the rest of the B players need to either hold for you, like this player did here when this one round where like they threw the flash, but it was too late, because these guys just came out and actually had a really good timing on it. For T is it's a little bit bigger problem, which is just we're not waiting for smokes to land on the executes, and we're not covering our bases on the defaults. The one thing we did great was have the guy here. We had a guy here some amount of the time. It was good. We had a guy here some amount of the time. We just needed more times. And the U2 I think was good. I mean, obviously like 1 or 2 misses. And the last round where you guys just rushed, you need like rush utility, right? Like you need like a smoke that you can throw. that's like off spawn that you can run with it, that you get here and it's already down, rather than a like nothing, which is what you guys did, or just like whatever smoke you guys threw that by the time you landed here wasn't even down yet. So just work on these timings for next time. Um, and yeah, there's some more default util that we can go over. Um, so like this thing, for example, for a rush is like huge, and also like HE for that position. And the Heaven Smoke that you guys only use once. I know I'm talking too much about utility, but like it's such a big deal. Like the whole point of the team play to take positions is that you're using util to make sure that you're not just dry peeking them or that you're leaving shit open. Um, yeah, trying to think of anything else. Play together, play as a team, have some fun, and we'll talk about it next time.